What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are having a fantastic week. Welcome back to another episode of Real Talk with Rach. I'm Rach and I talk about only real shit. Honestly, I feel like, yeah, okay, I don't even know how to say it, but like the gravity or the energy or whatever of like what I will talk about in the grand scheme of my entire existence literally is just so real. And like everything I have like shared and talked about up until this point is obviously so real as well, but I feel like the deeper gravity of what I mean when I say like real shit, real talk with Rach, like we're talking real, like really the gravity will come later. I can just see like, I don't know, that type of energy in the future being like even more real. But anyway, I'm getting a little off topic. Right now it's still real. Super real right now too. Anyway, today's episode is also going to be an even realer one, if that's a thing. Maybe just a little bit more emphasis, a little bit deeper if possible. I don't know. I have a lot of pretty deep episodes. But anyway, today we are going to talk about how to go from fearful of the future to present AF. And this is something that honestly just came to me a few days ago, just this concept, because I was really thinking about how this has been me. And like, it's not like this is even like a finite, oh, I'm present AF now, so we're chilling. No, it's like a forever journey, but definitely it's an overarching journey that I have been really just on and growing from and learning. Because, I mean, it's not like everyone has their own experiences, right? So it's hard to explain like the intensity or the level or the how dramatic it really is when I talk about being fearful of the future. But the best way that I can say it with regards to myself and what I've experienced is that I don't know why, but oftentimes out of nowhere it seems like I will get thoughts that are fearful about the future. I mean, oftentimes it's out of nowhere. Sometimes it's, you know, something happens and then I think just like, oh, well, what if this bad thing happens? And what if this bad thing happens? It's usually just like a lot of what if questions. And I don't know why, but it's just something that I've been becoming a lot more aware of is why am I so like fearful of the future? And like there's a lot of different reasons why, because there's a lot of different instances in my life how this comes up. But I've just been noticing this repetitive theme of just always being fearful of the future at random points through life. And that doesn't mean that I don't have experiences where I'm not fearful, where I'm like excited for the future, because I definitely have those too. But I've just become aware of like the amount and the frequency with which I in my life have had these fearful thoughts, the fearful of the future thoughts. And just now that I'm becoming aware and like recognizing, I'm able to just come to certain realizations that have helped me get out of that headspace of being so fearful and just literally have those thoughts pop up less and less, because I'm able to have certain realizations that honestly make me see that there is no need or space for those type of fearful thoughts to pop up. And that doesn't mean that they like don't still pop up in the future now, but it's like I've definitely made an improvement. I've seen an improvement where I've seen myself have those thoughts less and less and really just have opposite thoughts where I am so present in the moment, present AF. And really what that is just, you know, aware of my present moment, but grateful for it. Just being fully absorbed with like the energy of being in the moment. And when you're fully doing that, you're definitely not fearful of the future. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. And there's just kind of like those key realizations that I wanted to share, because yeah, I just feel like life itself is a journey. I'm on this journey, and every part of my journey I think is of course valuable and can be valuable to others. And I mean, I say this in every, you know, episode pretty much, but I just want to share love and light as much as I can with literally the world, anybody that wants to, you know, view and observe and absorb like my energy. I'm here to give it. And yeah, with that being said, let's just get right into it. All right, realization number 1. You are here for a reason, and that reason is to love. I'm going to say that again. You are here for a reason. That reason is to love. Okay, now that's going to mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people watching this, right? Love, okay? That is a word that is extremely subjective. But even with that being said, in that irony, that realization that I just stated can still apply and does still apply. The reason, if there is a reason why there is life, why life exists, why it's going on, why are there all these people, all these animals, all these beings, why are they here, why are they doing all these things? Well, what drives people? Happiness, joy, love. Love is like the underlying thing that drives all like positivity, all light, all like, it's hard to even find other words to describe it because it is just what it is. And so if you just think about the happiest feeling that you can feel, the most joyful feeling that you can feel, the most gracious feeling that you can feel. If you can be in that space and you can feel connected to the world and to others, and you can feel empathy, and really being in that space is truly what love is. And if you're at a place, okay, where you have had that like click, because here's the thing too, I'm just gonna say this, like what I'm saying right now, these are all realizations, okay? And just because I'm, sharing like this is what I had to realize to get to this place and learn these things, that doesn't mean that just me saying it right now is gonna like make immediate sense to whoever else is watching this, or it's gonna just like click like that because I said it. That's not automatically how things work. I will say me saying something and you listening and interpreting does do something, because even if there isn't any type of connection or click made now, there's always that potential that it can happen later, as well as anything else that is meant to come into your life and also turn on that like click for you. So really, if you can be at this space where it just clicks and you make that connection of like, whoa, like I am here literally to love, and like, because let's just think about this, right? Let's think about this. You're going from fearful of the future to present AF. If you are fearful of the future, you aren't thinking about the fact that you have a reason why you are alive, why you are here, and that reason is to love. Because if you're in this space of thinking about the future and being scared of it, you aren't feeling love. You aren't enjoying the moment. You aren't feeling the love from the moment that you're in, from being, right? So if there can be some sort of click in your moments where you have a thought pop up where you're like, what if this bad thing happened? Or, I bet this bad thing is going to happen. No. Let's take it back, okay? Let's have a refresher, all right? You were meant to be here, okay? To love, to experience love. So if that's the case, are all these bad things really going to happen? And also, I'm going to just add this in here too. If you think back to all the times when all bad things happened before, and you thought, oh, maybe this worst thing is going to happen now too. Every worst like thing that you thought was going to happen in the future, did it happen? Like some of them might have, but most of them probably not. And for me, most of them no. Like I'm talking about me in my situation where I have all these thoughts where I'm like, what if this bad thing happened? What if this bad thing happened? I have so many of those. Most of them literally do not happen. And like, see, the thing is that I will say that there's a big distinguishing here between where is that voice coming from in your head that's fearful, because you can be told things that are fearful by your intuition, and if it's your intuition speaking, that's when you need to listen, right? But if it's your ego talking, being fearful of the future, which what I'm talking about in myself is my ego talking, being scared of what this bad thing might happen and this bad thing might happen, that is when I need to turn that off. That's when I'm saying, like, I don't want to be having those thoughts, like, at all, you know? And so one of the realizations that has really just helped me get out of those headspaces more often and click out of them is just realizing, hold up, big picture here. I'm here for a reason, and that reason is to love. And also, if you can just like stop yourself and start talking about that already puts you in that energy of that space of reminding yourself, like, oh yeah, I am. And like, I'm gonna remind myself that right here, right now. Like, here I am sitting in my apartment filming a video, spreading love, experiencing love, spreading love. How lucky am I to be here right now doing what is the reason why I'm here? You know? And like, here's another thing too. Like, why would you want it to be anything else? You literally wouldn't. No one, not a single human would like not want love. Okay? And I'm gonna say, even like the craziest psychopaths, I do believe potentially that there are remnants. I mean, actually, maybe, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, I have some theories. But deep down, I do think that every human wants love. Yeah, definitely. Okay, we're gonna move along. All right. Realization number 2. Fear is not new, and it never will be. Fear is not new, and it never will be. I mean, that kind of on its own can just stand on its own, but let's talk about it a little bit. Fear is not new. Fear is not new. What does that mean? Fear is not new. Like, you always have been experiencing fear throughout your entire life, okay? You can learn a lot of things from fear, okay? Fear teaches you what's safe and what's not safe, how to be or not be so you can be safe or be loved or just live what you think is a good life. So it shouldn't be that surprising, I guess, when you come into a fearful experience, right? Now, whatever it is in the moment, like, might be dramatically more fearful or more scary than anything you've ever experienced before. And obviously, yes, that's shocking. And you're going to have feelings, initial reactions about that. But once you go through those initial reactions, once you feel through them, if you can come to this realization of reminding yourself, like, oh, you know, I'm always going to be experiencing fear. This fear, the concept of fear happening in my life, this is not new. I've been through fearful experiences before. Maybe those experiences weren't as fearful as what I'm experiencing right now, but I've also been through experiences in my life where I was at that same point where I was experiencing something that was the most fearful at that point in time. So, in essence, if that connection can be made, I feel like it can greatly kind of lessen the blow of whatever that fearful experience is and really just bring you to this place of realizing, like, fear is inevitable. Okay, so your experience that you're having right now that's fearful, it was inevitable. It was going to happen anyway. But the reason why is to teach you something. Okay, fear is always an opportunity for growth. Okay, and that is going to lead me into my third point. Realization number 3. Fear is an opportunity for greater love. Okay, now this is tying into what I was just saying. Fear is an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for you to learn, okay? Every single fearful, scary, horrible, bad situation that you are dealt in your life, literally, I swear, okay, always has a purpose. Now, that doesn't mean that you're gonna know what that purpose is or have clarity on that in the moment or right away. I always say this, okay, but more often than not, clarity takes time to be found before it comes to you, okay? Clarity doesn't come immediately. And really, if you can get to this space of realizing that the fear that you're feeling, the fear about what's happening or what's coming in the future, it's really an opportunity for you to learn something about yourself. Okay? Like, why are you fearful? What is making you fearful? What is the root cause of your fear? And is that anything that action can be taken towards to address and alleviate? And really, sometimes it takes having these fearful experiences come into your life to actually make you ask these certain type of questions that might need to be asked for you to get the answers that you really fucking need in life. Okay? Like, it's real. You know? So really, the opportunity to grow and learn and answer these questions about yourself through this fearful experience brings you greater love. Because you as a soul, as a being, if you are learning, okay, learning from tough situations, from obstacles and challenges that life puts you through, if you are learning, then you are literally growing love, because you are strengthening and you are becoming someone that, honestly, I don't know how to say it, but just someone whose heart is able to expand through their experiences, and by learning how to live a life that just better serves you, and how to continue to move through fearful experiences more and more productively. Just everything that you can go through in a fearful experience ultimately does bring you greater love. So even though when you're first going through it and it's fearful, you're not feeling the love, right? You're feeling scared as shit, okay? That is the point where this that I'm all talking about comes in, because it's like you have your initial reaction of feeling scared of shit, of whatever is going on and whatever you're feeling anxious about. You have to feel through those feelings, right? Feel through those reactionary emotions to whatever your life is, whatever the situation is. Feel through those, and then when it's the right time and not too late, you transition into these realizations, right? You transition into realizing, I'm here for a reason, and that reason is to love. You then can transition and realize, like, wait a second, fear is not new. I will always be experiencing fear. And whoa. Like, the fact that I'm experiencing this fearful situation right now, this is actually an opportunity for me to experience greater love, for me to expand my heart and my experiences. And even though, like, yes, I do feel like these bad feelings, I feel these scary feelings, this anxiety, like this fearfulness, I'm also able to have these realizations and know that this is literally all part of the journey. It's literally all part of the journey. I swear, like, and that's the thing, like, no one knows really what other people feel, right? All I can do is share what I feel, and, you know, hope that as much as what I share can, like, resonate with others. But that's really, like, the main point that I'm trying to get across here, is that, like, you're gonna have lows in your life. Like, you're gonna have shitty things happen, and it's gonna be, like, sad and depressing, and you're gonna have to find ways to work through these experiences. And it's realizations like this and truths and beliefs that you have like this that really help you come out of those places and just into a lighter experience that is aligned more with who you are. And it's all about growing and learning from these situations. There is always a reason why you're experiencing what you're experiencing. It's literally meant for you. Your entire life is meant for you, exactly the way that it happens. So yeah, I'm really happy with everything that I shared right now. I feel like this was definitely a good episode. I feel like, yeah, this just came to me like I said a few days ago. I was just sitting out on my balcony and I just wrote down these notes. I just wrote down how to go from fearful of the future to present AF and my 3 realizations, boom, boom, boom. And I was like, let's just have a conversation about this. And yeah, I feel like this went really good. Like, yeah, this is a vibe. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you took something away from what I shared today. I hope that it did resonate with you. I hope that it brought love and light into your life. And like I said, I hope you're having a fantastic week. I hope that I hope that life is doing you well, you know, and if you're going through these fearful situations, then I'm really happy that, you know, you're able to watch this video at this time, because maybe this was, you know, meant for your journey with regards to timing. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments, what are some realizations that you have that help carry you out of fearful situations, you know, or just times where you're having those fearful thoughts about the future and you're having, you know, a struggle connecting with your present moment? You know, what are some realizations that you have? What are things that you tell yourself? What are things that you do? Let me know in the comments. I really want to know. Also, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next episode. Bye.